Hello and welcome everybody to the most anticipated night of the preseason. I am, of course, your host, Marty B, and this is Inters Draft Night, Season 5, 2023. We have a nail-biting hour ahead of us with some trades being made behind the scenes in the last few days and the order being mixed up a wee bit, which promises to deliver a few good reactions as well as some heartbreak. Now, I have been looking forward to this for weeks, and I know you have too, so it's time to buckle up and neck up your Pelicans. But before we get underway, wouldn't be a show without my favourite stat man, everybody's favourite stat man. His voice could calm the howling of 1,000 wolves. I talk the garbage and he talks the good stuff. Skyrace Control welcomes Broseph. Mate, are you ready for this?
Mate, I am ready. Thanks, Marty B. So great to be here with you again for another Inters Racing League draft. We are 4 seasons deep, and on the eve of the 5th, you can feel the anticipation from all of the drivers and team principals as we are just moments away from Griddo revealing Aston Martin's first overall pick. We have all of the team principals in this chat. When called upon, Scotty will display the eligible full-time driver for their team. Of course, we've had a few draft pick trades prior to tonight. One worth mentioning would be Williams moving up to pick 2 overall, trading with McLaren and Mercedes, resulting in McLaren having picks 2 and picks 5 in tier 3. All right, so without further ado, let's get this shit cracking. Marty, would you please call on Aston Martin team principal Griddo? All right, we're going to have a look at the team drivers lists first. We're going to put those up on screen for you guys to have a look. We're going to start with tier 1, obviously, and Griddo will be first. So we'll pull him up into the chat and just say g'day to him. And then Scotty will slide that pick over when the time is ready.
Just while we're at that,
some
JC, just a shout
drivers there.
Shout out to David Scott Graphics for putting this all together. It looks fantastic. What a wonderful intro video that was.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. You can see all those drivers. We've got some outstanding guys there. There's no doubt about it. So, all
right. So it looks awfully like the pick is in for Aston Martin. Who is it gonna be? Oh, I'm so excited! And it's Prince. Of course it is. Of course it's Prince. That's him straight off the board. JC, did you see that coming?
Oh, I think we saw it coming a mile away. There's no doubt about it. Congratulations, Prince. Of course, going back to back in Red Bull the past 2 seasons in Tier 1. Just outstanding driver. So congratulations. Pick 1 overall, Aston Martin. All right. So, of course, with that trade into pick number 2, we will see Team Williams. And team principal for Williams is Aussie 2K Goat, who, of course, was the champion last season in Tier 2. And what an outstanding season that was from the Williams TP, of course, taking over halfway through the season. And we've just had word, Marty.
Sounds awful like the pick is in, mate. There you go, the graphics. Let's go. Who is it going to be? From a big pool, there's so many drivers left. And it's KLX. KLX going for Williams this time around.
Aussie 2K Goat, are you in here, mate?
Yeah, mate, I'm here.
So KLX, of course, he was runner-up last season. Was it always going to be him with the pick?
Yeah. He was the one I was always going to look for straight away. So, being that I'm tier 1, I was hoping to get tier 2, tier 3 is pretty even, and I really wanted the top pick in the tier 1. That's why I went to 10 balls and take the risk on it. Didn't work out, but the trade thankfully worked out. So yeah, KLX was my main pick that I was going for all along.
Yeah, well, thankfully it did work out for you, and you got your man in the end.
Yeah. We knew he was going to come off the board pretty quick.
Yeah. No doubt. All right, well, thanks for joining us, Aussie.
No worries, man.
We'll leave it there, and we'll see you for your next pick. Good luck tonight.
Yep, no worries. Thanks, mate.
All right, so we're going to move on to pick number 3, Marty B.
Pick number 3 for Red Bull. Sounds like it is in, and it is Jaco. Okay, all right.
Wow. Jaco, pick number 3 overall. That's a bit of a surprise. I didn't see that coming. We haven't seen Jaco in the preseason. So, Scotty, what made you go with Jaco number 3 overall, mate?
Talking to him over the last couple of days, obviously he feels comfortable on this game, and we do know a little bit of the reputation that he does have, but I reckon me and him can work well in Tier 1, so I'm willing to bet a little bit on Jacko being up the front this season, and yeah, hopefully we can do well.
Beautiful. Well, it does make sense. Jacko is probably top 5 driver in the field in Tier 1 and Inters. There's no doubt about it. He's got super amount of pace. I remember last preseason he was just whipping everyone and actually parking on the last corner of each track just to wave us all by as we went through. So yeah, look, if you can make it work with him as a teammate, outstanding pick. Congratulations. Of course, you'll be sitting in the seat with him in Red Bull in Tier 1. So good luck this season. Marty B, do you want to add anything before we move on?
I think you nailed it, man. There was a bit of a curveball. We didn't quite see that coming. Still a lot of fast drivers in Tier 1 left over. So well done on that pick, mate. I hope it works out well for you.
All right, cheers, boys.
So on to pick number 4 now. We go Alfa Romeo, which of course is Karama. It sounds like the pick is in, and it's Cedar Fort. Okay. He's another rapid driver. I reckon he's gone a little bit under the radar. That is AMS Kong. We've done some.
If you remember, yep.
We've done some racing against him, haven't we, JC? You and myself, I think.
He actually, yep, we have. He actually partnered Mash last year in Ferrari, and he was a super quick driver. Had plenty of pole positions. Good to see him back and getting picked so early in pick number 4. So he'll be teaming up with Karama in Alfa Romeo. So that's a solid pick.
Yeah, that is an absolutely solid pick. Many fast drivers left though. The likes of Dools or I know Verk's quite fast. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes. What are your thoughts so far, Joey? You reckon these have been curveballs, or are these sort of what we expected?
Oh, look, pretty much what we expected. And of course, my pick is up next. So I'm just getting that one in and sent it away.
Yeah, no worries.
So Ferrari TP, of course, myself, and that should be in. So the slide should be coming up any moment, and you can interview me if you like. That'd be great, Marty.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go. So as we do wait for the graphics to come up, of course, by David Scott Graphics. Once again, a big shout out to them. They've done a wonderful job behind the scenes. Many hours put into this, but the pick, I believe, is in. If we are going to see that come up on the screen, I'm not really sure. I bet you're sweating bullets, JC. I bet you're absolutely just looking forward to this. Hopefully you get who you want. So the pick is in for the Prancing Horse. And who is it going to be for Tier 1? And it is G-Force. Yes, what a banger. I'm not sure I'm allowed to be biased on stream, but that is a fantastic pick. So was that who you wanted to get, JC? Was that who you were gunning for?
Yeah, it was. Look, G-Force, I signed him late last season. He did win a race. Very good driver. Happy with that pick. And next up is AlphaTauri. Of course, Timmy is the team principal. And we'll just wait to see when the pick is in. Of course, Timmy was the team principal for Red Bull a couple of seasons ago. He handed it over to Tyler. He's one of the best reserves we've got here. Of course, he's the owner of the league as well, very well known. And pick 6 overall here tonight for Timmy.
Yeah, of course, AlphaTauri, that's our old stomping ground, JC. Of course, we raced for AlphaTauri last year. The sister team for the Red Bulls, so we'll just wait and see what really is going to happen with this. I'm not sure if Timmy was actually able to join us this evening for this for the draft pick, but I know it has been sorted out that there will be some kind of picks made. Who do you reckon he's going to gun for?
Oh, look, it'd be a whole lot of guesswork at the moment. Let's just have a look. I can't see. The pick is in. So, yep, someone's making the pick.
That would be me.
And we're going with... Yep, so it's actually... We've got someone else making the pick. Looks like Timmy is vacant. But we have a pick being made for him by an admin member. Who we have... it's Broccolilli. That's a great pick.
That is a great pick.
Of course, we know Broccolilli. He was Mercedes team principal at the beginning of last season.
Of course he was.
Look, when he's on his day, he's top 5 he's actually one of the best commentators that we've got at Inters, up and coming. Does a brilliant job. Plenty of passion on the mic there, and that's a great pick for pick 6. All right, so you want to add anything before we move on to pick 7 there, Marty? I think we should probably get
It's
rolling.
nice to see, we should probably get rolling. It's nice to see Brocco and the AlphaTauri there. So let's get moving on to pick number 7. Of course, it is Mercy, a very, very rapid driver in himself. It is McLaren's pick for P7. As we all know, my blood runs papaya orange. So I hope that we can actually see a decent driver in this seat. So it sounds like the pick is in, and this time round, it is going to be for Mercy, for McLaren, and it is Duels. Duels has gone early-ish in the piece. I kind of had a funny feeling he would go in the top 10. A very fast driver. I've raced against him. I'm pretty sure we've all raced against him. But Mercy, are you in here, mate?
I'm in here for Mercy.
Oh, it's Matty Ayu's in here for Mercy, of course, because Mercy will be a little bit late here. So, yeah, Matty, outstanding. Great pick, Duels, of course. That's what Mercy wanted.
Yeah, he was third in his list. It was quite high on his list, so he'd be stoked at that one.
All right, beautiful. Nice. Thanks for making that, mate.
No worries.
We'll hopefully we'll have Mercy back in for his next pick. Of course, Mercy was the team principal and the championship winner constructors overall for McLaren last season. So he'll be looking to go back to back. He made a few trades just before draft night, so wheeling and dealing, and hope it'll pay off for him. Alpine is pick 8, and the pick is in, of course, Ads as the team principal. What do you reckon, Marty?
Oh, Adsy. I really like Adsy. I hope he gets a good one. I don't know, to be honest. Verk's still there. Sorry, not Verk. Gillard's still there. And it's been Tyler.
That's a great
Tyler. Pick. That's a fantastic pick.
Yeah, top 5 last season, Tyler, of course.
He's rapid.
Pretty sure he did finish 5th in Tier 1. So at the start of the season, Tyler didn't think he belonged there, but he try and get that word out. He actually killed it and finished probably top 5 most races. Of course, teaming with Prince and Red Bull, and just absolutely dominated. So that's a great pick for Ads. Of course, pick 8 overall, Tyler? Well done. We'll move on to Haas, pick 9. Oh, actually, Ads, are you in the chat, mate?
Yeah, guys.
Beautiful.
Adsy.
All right, Marty, take it away, mate.
Oh, Adsy, brother. We knew there was a little bit of stuff going on behind the scenes with you. Is Tyler who you wanted?
He wasn't my first, I'll be honest. I did want Prince to possibly fall to pick 8, but I knew that wasn't going to happen. So Tyler was my next option after that.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you haven't exactly lost out so far, but thanks for coming in with us, Eds. We'll catch up with you pick 16, a little bit further down the list.
Cheers.
So next up, we have Haas.
All right, pick is in number 9 for Haas. Yep.
Yeah, pick is in. Let's go. There's the graphics. I'm a noob. All right. Okay, I bet he's happy about that.
Of course, brother to Duels, the former Aston Martin drivers, those two, and I'm pretty sure both of those guys finished in the top 6. I'm pretty sure, very fast drivers. So that's a great pickup for Gordo there. I'm a noob. Pick number 9 overall.
All right. On to pick number 10, Mercedes is a Verk. So Mercedes, who have they got left in the pick? There's definitely a few fast drivers left. A lot of the good ones have gone, of course, but I mean, what have we got? Extinct, Gillard, Secret, and a few other drivers there in the Tier 1, Tier 2 pool as well. The likes of Crispy, Harass, Kyo, they haven't been gotten yet. But it does sound like the pick is in. So for pick 10, Mercedes, who have we got, Verk? Who is it going to be? Oh, it is the thermometer of NZ Thompson. Yeah, okay. Joey, thoughts?
Verk, are you in the chat? That's a really good pick. I was hoping Tomo was going to go under the radar for a few more picks, and I was going to snaffle him up. But yeah, very very solid pick there. Tomo, he's a great driver. Verk, you in here, mate? Doesn't look like we have Verk in the chat, but that's all right. We've got his pick, and that's what counted. Yep.
Okay. All
Verk,
right, that is the top 10 done.
All right, top
Perfect.
10. Yep, over and done with. So next pick, Marty, who we got?
We have got the Papaya of McLaren. So nice and quick and fast. The pick is in. So for Mercy at McLaren, it is going to be Maddie AU. Okay, who is currently standing in for Mercy as the TP of McLaren at the moment. So that is picking himself on that one, which is great. So McLaren duels and Maddie AU. Sounds good. What a great pick. On to the next. JC, pick 12 is yours.
Yep, it is mine.
I understand you might be going through some paperwork at the moment, JC. I'm happy to take this away if you like.
Yeah, please take it away.
So we do have Gordo for Haas. So Matty AU goes to the Papaya of McLaren Haas. Pick number 12. They are pick number 12 and 9. So I'm a noob gone for seat number 1, Haas. Not a bad team, actually, Haas. Of course, in real life, they don't particularly do that well. But in this game, it's all to play for. So we are going to go to the graphics now as the pick is in. And it is going to be Gillard. Gillard goes late in the game. All right, wonderful.
How do you think about? What do you think about that, Gordo? You're in the chat.
Yeah, pretty stoked with that. I'm good mates with Gillard, so yeah, it's good to have him on my team.
Nice. He's a fast driver too, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's why you grabbed him. Excellent. Was he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Sorry, Marty.
No, you're right. You're pretty sure.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Gillard. He won a race in Tier 2 last season. I don't think he turned up for every single race, but when he did, I'm pretty sure he was a reserve for most of the season. But yeah, one of the rapid guys that we've got going around the racing leagues here at the moment. So yeah, I think that's a really solid pick for number 12 overall for Haas. Well done, Gordo.
Excellent. All right, so we are going to move on to the next prancing horse of pick number 13. It is Borosif. Sounds like the pick is in, and we have Scuderia Ferrari have gone with Crispy. So Crispy's actually taking out of the Tier 1, Tier 2 pool. So that means anybody in Tier 2 cannot now take him. He has gone into Tier 1. What a fantastic pick, JC. He's a rapid driver, isn't he?
Yeah, very happy with Crispy, no doubt about it.
Nice.
Yeah. He's solid bloke as well. That's someone who's going to turn up every week and give his 100%. Crispy actually raced in Tier 2 with us last season for the majority of the season, and just crept his way up into the top 5 at the end of the year. Outstanding driver and bloke, as I said. So very happy with that. Congratulations on your full-time seat in the Ferrari, Crispy. Welcome aboard.
You're going to have a bloody good team principal, Crispy, I can tell you that much. All right. Pick 14 can be yours if you like, JC.
All right. Pick 14 is, of course, in for Mercedes, and it's going to be Vert himself.
Yeah,
the team principal. So he's going to be matched up with Tomo in Mercedes for Tier 1, Verk and NZ Thompson, otherwise known as Tomo. So yeah, fantastic pairing, those two. That's a great pick there, Verk. Are you in the chat, mate? I don't think we're going to get Verk in, but that's that's fine. So yep, solid choice there. So we'll move on to the next one. Of course, we have a admin member picking for Timmy, who's missing tonight, and we'll get that pick in as soon as we can for AlphaTauri. We've got some solid names left. There's no doubt about it. So pick is in.
And it is Rip. So Rip is actually also, I believe, come out of the Tier 1, Tier 2 pool as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's correct.
Yep. Oh, well. If there was ever any doubt before, JC, there's no doubt now he's a Tier 1 driver. He's got to put his big boy pants on and make it work.
Yeah, it was just maybe a bit of timing issue with Rip in Tier 1, but that's not going to affect him for the majority of the season, and he's definitely good enough on his day to be podiuming on the podium more often than not. So congratulations to your full-time seat there at AlphaTauri, Rip. We're going to move on to Alpine. That's Ads, pick number 16 at the moment. So there's still some quality names out there. Probably most likely Extinct, Secret, Cool Boy, even Medi. Yeah, so we'll see who we go. What do you reckon, Marty?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, we're about to find out because the pick is in. Have the balls fallen in the court of Ice Iron Rhino?
Wow.
We were talking about him just the other day, Joey. He's a fast driver too. He's gone under the radar. I reckon he's going to really, really improve this season.
We've raced against him. Yeah,
we did. Ads, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Was that your ideal second pick?
Definitely not. But yeah, we'll see how we go.
Okay, room for improvement on that, man. I reckon he's a blank slate. You can shape that boy into something pretty fast, I reckon.
Yeah, look, Ads, he's definitely got the pace, this guy. I know he was really keen on a full-time seat too, so I reckon he was out of his, he was way too good to be in Tier 2, so it's a good pick-up to be pick 16 in Tier 1. We'll see how he goes. Congratulations on filling out your team, mate. So that's Tyler and Ice Iron Rhino. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
All right. And as we round now down to the bottom four, pick 17 is Alfa Romeo, and the pick is Kurama. Of course, it is the team principal. He is picking himself, so that is going to be paired up. Alfa Romeo paired up with, if I just go up a bit further, Silderfort. Not a bad pairing, really. Silderfort. Which, of course, like you said before, was AMS Kong. So that's a fantastic pairing. So Alfa Romeo looking to be very, very competitive this coming season. And that is 17. So we're nearly at the end of the Tier 1 draft pick of Season 5, 2023. Of course, the brand new game is bringing a lot more talent to a lot more drivers. I think it's a little bit easier to drive on this game than maybe the last game or the one before. So maybe this is where the skill gap really gets a bit closer, Joey, do you think?
Probably. We're going to move on to Red Bull pick 18. Of course, that's going to be Scotty, because he is the Tier 1 driver. So he will be pairing with Jacko there, as we said earlier. So, yeah, congratulations. Obviously, Scotty putting himself in, and he's definitely one of the best drivers on grid. And if not one of, well, he's hands down one of the best commentators in racing leagues. Congratulations, Scotty. And of course, pick 19, Williams. It's going to be the team principal, Marty B. So we'll just quickly get that graphic up, and we can wrap up Tier 1. Of course, the team principal for Williams is going to be the champion from last year in Tier 2 in Williams, Aussie 2K GOAT. So that graphic will be up shortly, guys. And then we'll get the last pick of the night, Marty B, which is going to be with Aston Martin for Tier 1.
It is going to be with Aston Martin, indeed. Greedo will have the final call of the litter. So there's a few drivers left, and those that are left out of the Tier 1, Tier 2 pool can then be pulled into Tier 2. I mean, really, it's probably got to be Secret, isn't it, for Aston Martin? He's super rapid, and he's just improving all the time, but I don't know. Aston Martin, who is their other pick? Let's just have a look a bit further up. Prince, of course.
Yeah, I'm surprised Extinct hasn't got a seat yet.
Yeah, that is a bit strange, actually.
Well, who was McLaren's pick at 11?
McLaren's pick 11 was Matty AU.
Matty AU.
So,
all right, pickers in. I'm pretty sure for Aston Martin at pick 20. We'll see if we can get Gredo in chat just to have a quick word. Of course, he had Prince with overall pick 1 for Aston Martin, so he will be pairing someone to probably be the number 2 driver, just to back up Prince. And of course, it's Brian Bromley, and that's a great pick. Yep, I know they're pretty good mates, so pretty sure Brian won't be too happy being in Tier 1. I'm pretty sure he's more suited to being in Tier 2 and just punching like much further up the field. But I reckon Brian, he's taken off medium traction in this game, and he's a lot quicker. We've been watching him in preseason, and he's definitely Tier 1 worthy. So congratulations on your full-time seat there, and he'll be backing up Prince. So that's a great team pairing. What do you reckon, Marty?
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I've raced against Brian Bromley as well. He's a very rapid driver, actually. So paired up with Prince, they are going to be a formidable team, I reckon, JC. I can't wait to see this season and see how it unfolds in Tier 1, of course. Yep. You and I will be doing the comms on Tier 1 on Sundays, so hope everybody's looking forward to that. And with this
Oh,
lot of drivers here, mate, it's going to be rapid. It's going to be good. There is going to be people losing the car all over the place. All right.
We're
So
going to bring up the tier 2 driver list really quickly, and then we'll move on to Alpine, who has the first overall pick in tier 2 after Ferrari traded that one out.
So just
All right,
quickly,
we've got the list of
Coolboy, Harass, and Kaio are left from the tier 1, tier 2 pool. They can now be put into tier 2 as well.
Correct.
All right, there are the available drivers.
For tier 2, geez, it's a massive stack of drivers there, isn't it? Some really good names. Yep.
I'm just updating the old board here. So, all right. Tier 2. Pick 1 is going to be Alpine with ads first. This, I reckon, this is going to be interesting. This is where some of the trades will make a little bit of a difference. There was promises made. Whether there'll be promises kept or promises broken, I guess we are about to find out, maybe. What do you think about the trading?
Down at the bottom,
do you reckon it was fair? Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, the trading. Yeah, the trading was fair. I think it was a good idea just to spice things up a bit. Better to leave things. Better to just spice it up if you can. That's what I reckon. So, yeah, I reckon it was good. So yeah, we'll just wait on. We've just had word that the pick is in. So we'll get ads in, and we'll get the graphic coming up. We'll find out who's pick number 1 overall, tier 2 for Alpine.
Medi,
of course, Aston Martin driver last season, finishing in the top 5, I believe. He's a great driver, absolutely fantastic man as well. Takes the racing craft very seriously. Likes a joke too, Medi. There's no doubt about it. Always taking the piss out of me, and I love it. So congratulations, Medi. Full-time seat for Alpine. That's a great team. Ads, happy with that pick, mate?
Yeah, definitely.
So what stood out about Medi's driving for him to go first overall in tier 2?
To be honest, it wasn't his driving. It was more just the type of bloke he is. It's someone I want in my team.
Yeah, I like it. Yep. All right. Nice one, Adsy. All right. Well, congratulations, mate. And Marty B, take it away for pick 2.
Pick 2. Cheers, Ed. So pick 2, we have Mercedes coming on with Verk. And I wonder whether a few of the rapid drivers are going to go early.
Mercy.
Sorry,
Mercedes. Oh, sorry. No, Verk, Mercedes. Sorry, my bad.
Hang on, sorry. Yep, Mercedes.
Verk, Mercedes.
And it's Bompton.
We had that pick
goes early
a few times, didn't we?
Yeah. So that's Bopton gone early. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the list here. So Bopton,
pretty sure he finished second in tier 3 last season. He's a rapid driver, man.
He is super rapid.
Yep. It's pretty funny
that's interesting.
too.
Okay. So
congratulations, Zerk, and yep.
We do have Coolboy harassing Kaio still, like I say, in that tier 1, tier 2 bubble. So at the moment, these guys are just taking from the plain tier 2 list. There is a lot of good drivers on there, but it sounds like for Red Bull, pick number 3 for tier 2, the pick is in. Up go the graphics. Is it going to be a surprise, or is it going to be exactly who we thought it was going to be? Kaio. Wow. Yeah. I guess that, makes sense, doesn't it? Really.
It's a great pick. Kaio finished, it was Kaio who finished runner-up last season in tier 3 behind Verk. That's a great pick. Of course, Kaio only just went from reserve to full-time after pretty sure he went undrafted in another league. So he put his hand up and he's been picked number 3 overall to Red Bull. Congratulations. Ferrari up next. So that's me. I'm going to have to...
Be you. So just if you could just get that pick away. So Medi Bopton and Kaio Tonic gone so far. LP, Mercedes and Red Bull. So Ferrari and pick number 4. So I'm guessing we will hear when the pick is in very, very shortly.
This was tough. Of course, I've got so many guys to try and pick, and the pick is in, and it's not going to be a shock.
You know who it is. I don't.
Tell you.
And that is it. Marty B, Marty B goes to
Marty
the
B
prancing
coming to
horse.
Ferrari.
I can't tell you how
Marty
pleased
B,
I am
will
about
you
that.
come to Ferrari?
I
Marty
will.
B,
I
would
will.
you come to Ferrari?
I would, Marty, be grateful to have you as my TP.
Look, commiserations, shout out to the Battle Cat. Such a difficult choice, and of course Mertz, Shadow. Man, so many boys I did want to pick. Sam, of course, man, I can't believe Sam hasn't been chosen yet. Sam has to go top 5, otherwise there's going to be a riot, or maybe top 10, depends on where he wants to go. Anyway, so we've got AlphaTauri up next for pick 5. Of course, that's Timmy, but we'll see if Timmy does want to pick up his role. We're not sure yet, but we do have an admin picking at the moment, so we'll sort that out when the time is right. There's plenty of drivers to pick from. Who would you pick, Marty B?
Who would I pick? Mate,
Who
I
would you pick?
don't even know, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't go past Natobian, to be honest, but I mean, Aussie, Peril Aussie.
Oh, that's a great pick. He's been great all preseason. All right, pick is in.
Yeah. Sounds like pick is in. Let's go.
Take it away.
Who is it going to be? It is going to be, as it times down, it is ISO Skits. Yeah, okay.
ISO Skits. Yeah.
I don't think I'm surprised, JC. I reckon that's a fantastic pick. I'm not surprised he's gone in the first 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, mates with MX, those two have been around for a while. You'll remember we called ISO Skits and MX over the line together in Alfa Romeo in their maiden season at Inters. I think it was 3 seasons. Yeah, 2 or 3 seasons ago. So ISO Skits, very rapid driver. Been pretty good in the preseason races he's had. So congratulations, full-time seat, AlphaTauri. And we'll move on to pick 6 for Alfa Romeo, which is Karama in Tier 2. Karama's he's had a pretty good team so far. He's got Silverfort, pick 4 overall, otherwise known as AMS Kong, and of course put himself pick 17. All right, so pick is in. Hopefully we're going to have a word to Karama in chat. Beautiful. We've got the Croissant Crusader in here.
Crusader. And there goes MXF1 into the seat of Alfa Romeo. Oh, mate. We got Karama in here.
Yeah. Hello, guys.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's a pretty rapid driver, mate. How are you feeling about that pick?
I'm really glad I got MX. I know Gordo wanted the MX too, and I've been driving a lot with MX, and I know he's definitely a good driver for the Tier 2, and I'm very happy to get him.
Nice. Did you get any offers for any trades before today?
I tried to get pick 1 for just for MX, but Brozef didn't want it to. and Gerda tried to pick my pick too.
Oh, okay. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful MX. Didn't mean to let you down there, but I had to get a better offer somewhere else. But congratulations on still getting your man. So you picked him up, pick 6 overall, MX. Congratulations on that, and we'll see you out there on grid this season, mate. All right, we're going to move on to Team Haas, pick 7. That's Gordo. Marty, take it away.
All right, the pick is in. The graphics are there, and it is Myrtle.
Congratulations, Mertz. Well done, mate.
Mertz.
Yeah, he's looking rapid this season.
He is looking rapid this season. For Haas, a permanent seat at Haas. He is going to be absolutely wrapped with that, I reckon. That's a wonderful pick. Gordo, thoughts? Was Myrtle your first pick?
Yeah, he's been looking, as I said, really rapid throughout preseason, and he's been showing me a lot of enthusiasm. I think he really wants to race for the Haas, so yeah, I'm happy that I can make his wishes come true.
I think with the right guidance, mate, he can be a good boy. He can be a
nice one,
boy.
Gordo.
Right.
Congratulations, mate. Yeah, Mertz is he'll be dedicated to his craft. So well done, mate. You'll be teaming up with him in Tier 2 this season. So we'll move on to McLaren next for pick 8 overall. Of course, Mercy. Hopefully he's in the chat now, and he will be making this pick. And we'll see how he's feeling about events so far.
PRL Aussie. I said it before. PRL Aussie.
That's a top pick.
That's
a top pick. How does Mercy keep doing it? Mercy, are you in here, mate? How do you keep doing it, mate?
They just keep falling to me. So I wanted Manning, but he got taken early. And PRL Aussie was my second pick, so I'm quite happy with that. And I'm sure him and I can do some work on the track and bring it home again from McLaren.
No doubt about it, mate. That's a super good pick. He was up in the mix for pick 4 as well for me. He's had a fantastic preseason and really won 23. So congratulations, PRL Aussie. And all right, we'll see you for your next pick, Mercy. Well done. All right, so we're going to move on to Aston Martin, pick 9 overall. That's Waffle. Okay.
What have we got left? So we've got so that's 8 out of 20. Tier 2. We're running pretty good for time so far. Just want to shout out to all the boys that have taken the time out of their evening to listen to the stream or watch the stream. I know you guys have got busy lives, but this is a very important part of the league, and there's been a lot going on behind the scenes with admin and stuff, and you yourself, JC, I know you have a big part to do with all of this, and from me and everybody, we really appreciate all the work that the admins do. I just think it's wonderful. So I'm really looking forward to season 5, JC. Last season there was a little bit of controversy here and there, but nothing too silly. What's your forecast for season 5? Do you think there's going to be some pretty close racing or some blowouts, or what do you reckon?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's always going to be action on the track. There's no doubt about it, especially when we're calling in Tier 1 with those kind of drivers putting their demonstration out there. Look, we may as well mention that season 5 kicks off. It's next Friday night. It's right around the corner, the 21st of July. Of course, round 1 at Bahrain. So all of those guys that have been called to full-time seat, make sure you get the practice in and get ready for Bahrain. The pick is in for Aston Martin, pick 9 overall, Tier 2. Here we go. The graphic is coming. Who's it going to be for Griddo?
Who is it going to be? I called it last. I called it. Oh, look at that. I did say before Aussie and Natobi, and you can't go past them. And like, there we go. Straight off the board. Marty B picks them. Maybe I should beat TP, do you think?
You never know, Marty. You never know. No, it was a good pick. We were actually, I was racing with Natobian yesterday, and we were going wheel to wheel, hammer and tongs with a couple of other drivers around us. So, no, he's a great pick. Congratulations to Griddo and Natobian for pick 9 overall, full-time seat there, of course. Williams is pick 10 in Tier 2 and pick 11 back-to-back. So, Aussie 2K GOAT is going to get a couple of calls here back-to-back. So, we'll get him in chat, and he can put up the 2 names straight away, and we'll get the first one coming up for pick 10 in just a moment, Marty. So, here we go. Pretty good place to be picking too. 10 and 11
it really
back
is.
to back.
Oh, there goes Sammy. There he goes.
Jeez, I can't believe he hung around for so long. That's such a good pick, Sam. I tell you, on this game, because just the driving mechanics actually really suit Sam. He's been killing it in preseason. You're not going to finish every race. You're not going to finish in the podium every race. But Sammy's been finishing top 5 more often than not in the preseason. Just been racking up the good finishes. So congratulations on Sam and Aussie 2K GOAT, and pick 11 is in. So we'll get that one coming up. Aussie 2K GOAT, what do you reckon? Sam's a great pick for pick 10 overall, mate.
Yeah, he's in this game he's absolutely rapid. Last season's game, obviously F122, the run and joke was him spinning. Yeah, not as much in this one. He's very quick, so I'm surprised he actually lasted to pick 10. I've had a bit of piece of paper writing down. Obviously, I'm talking to KLS through messages at the same time, who he thinks as well. And we both thought he was going to go earlier than that, so pick 10 was good.
Bloody oath. Yep, strongly considered pick 3 overall. Pick 4 for Ferrari with Sam, no doubt about it. So, yep, I think he's going to do really well. And Blue Dog pick 11. Look, I think those two are actually going to mix really well together, because Blue Dog, he's a really good driver. Picks his battles really nicely, and will probably be a calming influence on Sam. So just to speak about those two.
Yeah, so Sam's obviously, like, Blue Dog I've raced a bit with. He's quick, but he is patient. He is a patient driver, which is a good thing. So doesn't matter if you're the quickest or not. Blue Dog is pretty quick, but at the same point. But if you want people to finish. So if they're both finishing races, then you're going to get good points. So that's the main thing for it.
Yeah, smart TP. So congratulations on those two Aussie 2K
mate.
GOAT, and we'll see you soon, mate. So pick us in for Aston Martin. Marty, take it away, mate. Of course, it's going to be
Aston Martin pick is in, and it is going to be it's A-Dog. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of fast drivers still on the list, JC, but I think A-Dog, what a fantastic pick for Aston Martin. How did he do last season? Do you have any stats there about A-Dog?
Yeah, he finished 5th. Interesting. I thought Gritto was racing in Tier 2, and if he is if Gritto's deciding to race in Tier 2, I'm pretty sure he has to put himself in that pick there. So we'll just wait for a confirmation, but we'll go with A-Dog for now, and we'll think that Gritto isn't racing.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. We only had 2 not racing. I think that was going to be Ads and Timmy, I believe. So that is interesting that he hasn't put himself in that pick, but nonetheless,
Yeah,
a great pick for
he
Aston
needs-
Martin P12.
Yeah, he needs to let Sam know ASAP.
Mm.
So we've got the next
we can
pick in
sort
for
that.
Mercedes. So either way, we're going to go ahead with that.
Yeah, Verk at Mercedes. Pick number 13 in the Silver Arrow is going to be Harass. Now, Harass is from the Tier 1, Tier 2 pool. Harass is OG. He is old school fast, so that's a fantastic pick for Mercedes. They're down in 13. Of course, we don't have
He
Verk in the
is.
chat, I don't believe.
We don't, but no, you're right. Harass is old school fast. He was around in the split
Yeah.
second days in the
was.
Tier 1 pool, and he's always been in the Tier 1 pool. So quality driver to pick up in Tier 2 and such a late pick, number 13. So if he can get Harass turning up to 85% of the races, congratulations, Verk. That's a fantastic pick. Pretty sure pick 14, Haas, will be Gordo, will be putting himself in that seat. So
You would
yes,
imagine
that's
so.
correct.
So it does sound like that's going to be the case. So the pick is in. We all know what's going to happen here. It would make sense to put his own bum in that seat. So there we go, Gordo. There is no surprises there.
And
As
he'll
the team
be pairing up
principal.
with Mertz. Yep,
He
and
will.
there it is.
Mm.
All right,
So,
so we've
all
just just had word that the next pick, Alfa Romeo, is going to blow our minds. So Marty, what on earth could this be? You reckon, mate?
Oh, mate, I don't know. Could it be Quiet Cake? Could it be Bang? Could it be? Man, I don't know. I thought we were going to have to wait, but the pick is in. Let's just get straight into it. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go.
It's the Battle Cat. I think
It's the Battle Cat. Oh, it's Cool Boy.
It's Cool Boy.
Okay. It's
Cool
Cool
Boy.
Boy.
Great pick.
Cool Boy gets the
It
seat
is.
that he
He's-
wanted.
He's in fantastic form.
He
So-
was rapid the other few preseason races
He's
we had.
rapid, and he's
He's
in
rapid,
Tier
mate.
2 as well. So he's going to be happy with that because he's going to be fighting up the top. So Karama is going a bit of a strategy, I reckon. So it's a good pick, Karama.
Okay. Alfa Romeo.
Okay. So we've had an
So
we've had an update. So Aston Martin's pick 12 overall in Tier 2 will be Gritto, the team principal. In fact, he will be driving. So that was just a slight oversight there from the team principal. So A-Dog is still in the pool to be chosen. So that's Gritto. Aston Martin will be driving in pick 12. So we're just going to move on into pick 16, AlphaTauri. We'll get that one put up. In the meantime, Karama, if you're there, you're happy with Cool Boy, pick 15 in Tier 2, mate?
Yeah. Of course, we know on the reputation of Cool Boy, but I believe with the new game, he can change his strength high, and I believe he could be a good driver for Tier 2. Obviously, I'm going to walk with him, but yeah, I'm confident with my choice.
nice. Sounds good.
Yeah. Beautiful, mate.
Perfect.
Yep. I've got faith in Cool Boys too, so congratulations.
Yep.
Let's hope he can produce for you out there on the track. Pick us in
Yep.
for AlphaTauri, so we'll move on with that one. And
Oh, yes! Get in there for Santa. Santa gets the full-time seat. He did so well in Tier 4 last season, was it, JC? Just missing out by just nothing on getting that chip, wasn't it?
It was. It came down to the last race, and of course, 2 seasons before that was the same thing for him with Paddy taking out the chip. So he's been bridesmaid 2 seasons, Alan Santa. So
Yeah.
he's got his full-time seat. He's back in the Upper Tower. He'll have another chance at chasing down the chip, but this time going from Tier 4 to Tier 2. So he's got the pace. He's got his work cut out, but that's a fantastic pick because he's championship material.
Yeah, absolutely is. And a fantastic bloke. We raced with Santa years and years ago, and he's just been around. And he lives in the most beautiful place in the world as well. Let's be honest, his place is a postcard. So, all right, on to Alpine. We've got ads at pick number 17. Sounds like the pick is in. So let's go full throttle, pick 17, ads in the Alpine, and it is A-Dog. He does get picked up. There it is. Instead of where did he get picked further up? Sorry, I've just lost my mark. Aston Martin. So A-Dog, he did get picked up in P12, but that was the typo. So Alpine picks up A-Dog. No surprises there.
Yeah, A-Dog, he's absolutely a legend. There's no doubt about it. I've got to know A-Dog a little bit over the last couple of weeks, and yeah, stand-up bloke, fantastic driver. Finished really strongly in Tier 4 last season, or was it? No, it was Tier 4. Yep, fantastic job there. So he's a great driver. Congratulations on your full-time seat. He's going to fit in really well at Alpine. So Adzi, what do you reckon, mate? Good pick.
Yeah, A-Dog's really impressed me in pre-season and just in the social races. Yeah, he's dramatically improved his pace, so he's a good partner for Medi.
I reckon, yeah, number 2 driver to back up Medi. Great combination. Congratulations on those. Well done, mate. So we'll move on to Red Bull pick 18. That's got to be Scotty, Marty. What do you reckon? What do you reckon's left? There's still some really strong drivers here.
There is some really rapid drivers. I mean, Deadly Fuller, he's pretty rapid. There's the Battle Cat, Quiet Cake, Bang. There's Tetris. I don't even know. I don't even know what I would pick, to be honest. It is Battle Cat. Battle Cat gets the seat.
So he does. The Battle Cat.
He does.
Gets the
well done. And he goes back to AT.
Yep. So he's going to partner Alan Santa. So interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. That's a fantastic pick. Congratulations there to those drivers. Battle Cat, of course, a stat man, one of the greatest guys known around Inters, does a fantastic job crunching all those numbers, getting all the results for us up each week and at the end of the season. And full-time seat there at Red Bull. So Scotty has snatched a really good driver there, pick 18 in Tier 2. Scotty, congratulations, mate. Well done.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
The Battle Cat.
Yeah, happy to have the Battle Cat joining Red Bull. Obviously, a late pick, but looking at his pace in the social that we had yesterday, looking really good. So Kai and Battle Cat, strong pairing for Tier 2.
Yes, correct. Red Bull, my bad. I saw just those bulls and automatically thought Alpha Tauri. So, yep, that's correct. It's Red Bull. So, yep, Battle Cat will be going with Kaio, in the Red Bull team for Tier 2. So, congratulations. And the pick is in for McLaren, pick 19 overall. Of course, it is the team captain there. And we know pick 20 in Tier 2 in the Ferrari is going to be Broseph, yours truly. So I'll be pairing with Marty B again, my boyfriend. So that'll be great. Can't wait to do that again.
Let's go.
Congratulations to all those boys picked in Tier 2. Fantastic names there.
All right.
Yep.
So coming up to that's Tier 2. That's all she wrote.
Yep. So the drivers are going to be put up as the final screen shortly, and then it is nerve-wracking. Then we can move on to the final list of drivers there. All right. Of course, Trenner was the winner in Tier 3 last season. There's all the picks there in Tier 2. Of course, Trenner was the winner last season in the Aston Martin in Tier 4, and he's probably going to look to go rather early. But of course, Alpine have the first pick, and we all know who's going to go first overall. All right, we're going to have a look at the drivers list first. Tier 3, all the available ones left. Or the list, actually, anyway. So, there's a couple of drivers still on there that were picked in Tier 2. So, of course, we can the TPs will know that they've already been chosen. So of course the pick will be in very shortly because this one was written down as soon as ads got pick 3. Overall, it was written in stone, and we're about to see that lovely 4-letter word beginning with C come up, and it doesn't end with T; it ends with S.
Yeah, that is of no surprise.
Yep. There's a bear shit in the woods. Of course he does. And does Cuds drive for Alpine? He most certainly does. So congratulations, Cuds. Ads, you've got your man back-to-back seasons. What do you reckon, mate?
It's time for Cuds to push for that tier 3 chip now. So he's got my faith, and I know he can do it.
Yeah, he's got a lot of faith behind him. There's no doubt about it. Cuds has got the pace. He's we thought about putting him in the tier 2, tier 3 pool, but decided to give him his second season only league racing and left him in tier 3 to push for that chip. So good luck this season, Cuds and Ads. I'm sure you'll have him up to scratch for the first race, and congratulations. Good luck out there, mate.
Cheers, guys.
All right, Marty, pick 2, take it away, my friend.
So pick 2 is the Papaya of McLaren. The pick is in nice and quickly there. This is probably McLaren's first pick, and Trina goes off the board. I don't know whether there's much surprise there either. McLaren have a good position there with pick number 2 and pick number 5, so I imagine they'll be getting the drivers that they want to get. Mercy, was that your first pick for tier 3? Mercy? We don't have Mercy in here. That is okay. I imagine that was probably who.
Hey, boys. Mercy can't join.
Sorry.
All good, Sammy. Appreciate it, man. We'll move on to the next one there. Of course, that's going to be Aston Martin. Will be pick 3, and that's Gritto. So he'll get his pick in. There's such a big list of tier 3 drivers here to choose from. Interesting to see where Gritto is going to go this time. I think he's got, obviously, Prince was number 1 overall in tier 1, and the first pick in tier 3 is Quiet Cake. So Quiet Cake gets his full-time seat. I think they're good mates. So congratulations, Cake. You got your seat. Well deserved. Pretty sure Cake was P4 last season overall in tier 4. So he'll be pushing as well. He was Cud's teammate last season. So he'll be pushing for a chip. Congratulations, Cake. Aston Martin, and we'll move on to pick 4, Alfa Romeo. That'll be Karama. So any thoughts about who you reckon Karama's going to go with, Marty?
Oh, I mean, I'd like to see Swiss Lord get a seat, to be honest. Of course, very good friends with Alan Santa. But who else do we really have out here? We've got the 24th Laker. I've had a race against him. He was pretty rapid. Deadly Full's still there on the board. He could go.
Yeah.
Kilshire. There's still some really, really good names. So it sounds like the pick is actually in, JC. So we're about to find out. As the graphic goes up the board.
He already went to AlphaTauri in tier 2.
Yes, no, I was talking about Swiss Lord.
Yes.
Is good friends with Alan Santa.
So
And
Tetris.
Alfa Romeo takes the Tetris. All right.
I'm crying tears. Tetris.
That is so good. Yes, Tetris.
I'm crying
Shout out
tears.
to you.
That's a fabulous pick. Pick. Karama, you've got to say, I'm pretty sure Tetris was P8 last year overall in tier 3. So he's even tier 2 worthy. So yeah, good pickup, mate. Well done. Happy with that one?
Yeah, I'm very happy to get Tetris. Obviously, I wanted to go for China, but he got picked. But I'm still really confident with Tetris. I think he can improve a lot. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
He's a great teammate. That's a really good pickup. He's a solid driver. He'll give you everything and more. So congratulations on Tetris getting a full-time seat at Alfa Romeo. Well done, mate. We'll move on to McLaren, pick 5 in tier 3. So that's Mercy. And I think Matty Ayu's picking him at the moment. So the pick is in. We'll get the graphic put up.
Reggie. Let's just have a look at the list here. Reggie, yeah, okay. Man, there's quite a lot of drivers in the tier 3 pool, eh?
Oh, there are, and really quality drivers too. So Bridgie, high demand, no doubt about it. Pretty sure he finished, maybe it was 8th last season. Missed a few races. Just wasn't the best season he could have had. But Bridgie can easily push for a chip this season in Tier 3. So he's going to McLaren. Congratulations, Bridgie. And we're going to move on to Red Bull in P6 in Tier 3. So that's Scotty. Scotty's put together a pretty bloody good team. You got to say, Jacko in pick 3 overall in Tier 1 to partner with himself. He's got Kyotonic, and then he got the Battle Cat as well. So his first pick in Tier 3 for Scotty. Let's see what he's going to go with. I think there could be probably bangs in the mix here. I reckon Deadly Fuller.
I reckon Deadly Fuller too, man.
Yeah, even Powers. Like Powers came home really strong as well with A-Dog. As we mentioned, Batman, really strong. Jennifer Lee's ever improving. Don War. Even JT Kelly had a really solid preseason race. So there's really good picks still left out there. So Scotty's just obviously going through the list. We'll go through a few more names. Let's have a look. We've got Mamba, of course. He was an old team principal. Wayno, Swiss Lord, Parzival, Gobby. We can't forget IRL Gobby.
Yep, sounds like the pick is in. What's going to happen? What's he going with?
IRL Scotty as well.
Oh, there you go.
Almighty
he is
Gob.
gone with Gobby.
Gone with Gob. That's a great pick because Almighty Gob is like Tier 2, probably Tier 2 worthy. That's where he's been a few seasons. So Scotty, what do you see in Gobby to pick him 6 overall in Tier 3?
Oh, I think Gobby's always been up there in the Tier 3 market, and as I said, I think he's been ultra consistent and been high up in championships in the tiers he's raced the last seasons in a few of these leagues. So yeah, happy to have Gob part of Red Bull.
Yep, solid pick, Marty. What do you reckon? We used to be teammates with Gobby back in AlphaTauri.
Oh, we did. That's right. Yeah, crikey, what a fantastic time, and he's a good bloke too. He's a good laugh, and he just gets out there and just does the business and gets on with it.
Yeah, he's one of the best, and I reckon this game actually suits him a bit more than previous series. So congratulations on picking up Gobby for your Red Bull team. We'll move on to Team Haas. That's Gordo pick 7. All right, so we'll get that graphic up as soon as Gordo makes his pick. So there's still some really good names out there. Gordo, of course. He picked Mertz in Tier 2, and of course plonked himself in there. This is his. I'm pretty sure this is his highest pick for Team Haas. Yeah, it was pick 9 for Tier 1, so pick 7 overall here, and pick 7 in Tier 2. So he's gone with the 24th Laker. Now, what have you heard about him, Marty? Anything?
The 24th Laker, I actually had an unfortunate incident with him in qualifying at Silverstone, I believe it was, in one of the preseason races where I couldn't quite get out of the way fast enough, and he ran up the rear of me, and I actually took him out. So I had a bit of a chat to him, and he seems like a nice bloke. He's super rapid. He was up on his time, I believe, when I accidentally touched him there, but I think he actually ended up finishing in front of me, and I was pushing pretty hard, so I believe he's pretty fast. So if,
now, Gordo,
if I can sort of keep up with
sorry.
him, you're right. I was going to say, if he can keep up with me, or I can keep up with him, now he's in Tier 3. I reckon he's got a good chance. He's got a top 5 finish in this chip, I reckon. So
yeah, word is, Gordo, like, this bloke could win it all.
You reckon? Okay.
Yeah, that's the word I've heard. So Mercedes pick is in for pick number 8 overall. So that's Verks. Oh, sorry, it's not in. So we'll just wait a little bit longer. Gordo, if you're on the line, 24th Laker, I've heard he's got a chance to win it all, mate. So have you got anything up your sleeve with him?
Yeah, stoked to get him pick 7. I thought he'd be a lot lower than that. So yeah, really happy. I've raced him quite a bit in other leagues. So yeah, he's quite clean, good bloke. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
All right, congratulations, mate. Good luck, 24th Laker. Congratulations on your full-time seat. The pick is in for Mercedes. Marty, take this one away, would you?
Mercedes, we have Verk, and of course, like you were saying before, Batman seems to have gone unnoticed so far, but Batman VSC Batman disappears off the list and goes into the Silver Arrow seat. That's a great pick too.
Man,
Batman,
I'm really
he's a
happy
great
to
bloke.
see
He's
that.
very fast. Yeah, I'm happy with that too.
Mate, he's a top bloke.
That's fantastic.
He's a top bloke. Okay, please take it away for a moment, would you?
Yeah, so while JC does a few little bits of paperwork behind the scenes there, of course, the team principal of Ferrari himself. So Ferrari with pick 9 and pick 12. Coming up next, it'll be interesting to see. There's still a lot of fast drivers out there. Interesting to see who actually gets taken off the board. And just having a look here, there's still, there's the likes of Mamba, there's Deadly Fuller. It could be any of those blokes. Not bad, pick 9 and pick 12. It's sort of in the middle, so we might get back-to-back picks for Ferrari. They might get who they want, but they also might not. A lot of the quick ones. Lovely to see Tetris and Alfa Romeo in pick 4. Shout out to you, Tetris. I know you were gunning for a seat, and you were thinking if you didn't get a seat, you'd just do the co-op career mode on the game with someone else who didn't get a seat. So at least you had some optimistic outlook on that situation. So how are we going with the pick there, JC?
Yeah, that one's been taken care of.
Okay.
We'll get that one put up, and it's tough. There's still some really good names out there, but I still think I'm going to pick up another one in a few moments' time. So the graphics will come up, and I'll say congratulations to Parzival.
Funny feeling who it is.
To Ferrari, my friend. It's
Parzival,
Jesse Parzival.
Right. Yeah, okay. How do you feel about that pick, JC?
Oh, mate, I'm stoked with that. We did some racing in the preseason. He's actually a bit of a Ferrari fan as well. I've been keeping a close eye on him. Had a really strong finish last season in Tier 4, and I just think he's elevated his game in F1 23, and I think he's committed to the cause. And I'm really happy to see Parzival still there. Pick 9 overall. So congratulations and welcome to the family, mate.
Yeah, the family indeed, a wonderful family over at Ferrari. It's going to be, I can't wait for that. It's going to be just an absolute groundbreaker for skill. This game, of course, is a lot easier to drive now. A lot of these drivers are finding a lot more pace in the car, where you don't get the snap of oversteer, which is just giving a lot more people a lot more confidence with the car in itself. So let's go pick 10 and pick 11, AlphaTauri. Timmy, who couldn't be here, the pick is in for number 10, and it is going to be JTE Carly. A little bit of an unknown for me. Do you know about him, JC?
Oh, I sure do. Yep. He actually changed his name. I'm just struggling to think of what it was previously, but he's been JTE Cali for a little while, and actually, just like Parzival, has actually stepped up his game big time in F1 23, and he finished, I think it was 4th in a preseason race just a few days ago for Inters, and that was against the likes of some very quick guys out there. So congratulations on that full-time seat there. It's a great pick. Well done, Cali.
Yeah, I imagine the next pick will be pretty quick to come in as well. So pick number 11 for AlphaTauri is in, and it is going to be Mamba. Yeah, okay. Not bad pick so far, JC. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
So 10 and 11, he's really managed to have a think about it during the first 9 picks, and just keep an eye out for what drivers he has left off the board. Mamba, I've done some racing with Mamba in the past. I'm pretty sure we all have, actually. And again, like we've said it all the way through, these guys are so rapid. And coming into Tier 3, some of these names, they should almost be Tier 2 worthy, I reckon. It's going to be really, really competitive this coming season. And I just can't wait to see what happens. A lot of people in the Tier 3 mix still left over from the Tier 2, Tier 3 as well. Ice Shadow, Deadly Fuller. Who else have we even got in there? We've got Crowjag, Swisslord, Jeneth Lee is an under-the-radar driver as well. We're just going to have a quick chat to engineers at the second. Can we have an update on JC, your position?
Yep.
No, JC, you're good?
Just going through it at the moment.
That's okay, mate. It's shout out to all the TPs. It's a hard choice, and when all your top 5 names get taken straight off the board, you just sort of go, well, what happens now? And you gamble with the rest. And it's 50-50. It might pay off. A lot of these drivers are really up and coming speed demons, and just I think with the right guidance, a lot of guys who are unnoticed can actually pull through and be really, really good, valuable team members. So you just never know. It's all about giving someone a chance, and I think we're about to find out next who is going to be given a chance, as we do hear a few moans and groans of anticipation and possibly a bit of nervousness coming from the mouth of JC up here in Sky Race Control this evening. And a very pleasant evening it is so far. The pick sounds like it might be in, so if we can just jump with that. And the Prancing Horse pick number 2 for the 12th pick in Tier 3, 2023 Season 5 Inters. It's Scotty. Scotty. Love it.
Congratulations, Scotty. Behind the scenes working the graphics, mate. You just super impressive in the preseason, I got to say. Even up against some of the blokes that are in Tier 2 and Tier 1, you were pushing Kaio to the limit a few days ago in preseason, which was just, really impressive. And yep, we spoke a bit earlier, and I'm happy to give you a seat in Tier 3, and I think you're going to do really well paired with Parsiville. So congratulations on your full-time seat, mate. Welcome to the Prancing Horse. Alrighty. We're going to move on to the next pick in Tier 3, and that is going to be, of course, Mercedes with Verk. All right, so of course, Mercedes went with Batman with his first pick in pick 8. So who would you pair with Batman? I'd look at the likes of Wayno, Swiss Lord, of course, who finished P6 overall in Tier 4 last season, and he didn't even complete all the races. Swiss Lord is a terrific bloke too. Powers, of course, really good. Deadly Fuller, Bang has got a lot of pace. So the pick's actually in. Of course, you can't forget Shadow. Shadow's done amazing.
Oh, there we go.
Swiss Lord has been taken, and he is going to Mercedes. So he did get picked up. Of course, he's a very good driver, and he's new to league racing as well. But of course, he is from Switzerland. He's a good mate of Alan Santa's, and he was pushing Santa towards the end last season, and that's a great pick for Verk. 13 overall. Will be pairing with Batman. So yep, those two are going to do really well together for Mercedes. Congratulations to that team. And of course, Haas is up next with Gordo, Marty B. So any predictions for Gordo, you reckon?
Well, I mean, like we've been saying, there's still some rapid names on the board. We've got Isa Powers in there. I believe Fat Eagle is rapid too, but I mean, the pick's in very, very quickly. So we're going to find out in just a few moments' time who the pick is. And it is going to be Deadly Fuller. There we go. I've said him a few times so far. He is rapid. How did he go last season, JC? Did he do any?
Well, the unfortunate thing was with Deadly Fuller, he participated in just a few races. I'm pretty sure he was strictly a reserve, and if he wasn't, he was taken and had to. He couldn't commit to full-time racing at Inters, unfortunately. But if he can be there in every race, and I tell you what, Gordo's picked up the 24th Laker. Those two, Deadly Fuller and 24th Laker, pick 7 and pick 14, those could be the picks of Tier 3. That pairing right there, Gordo, those two could take out the constructors in Tier 4. You happy with those two, mate?
Yeah, really happy. Again, I think that's an absolute steal. Getting Deadly Fuller down in pick 14. So yeah, I'm probably, as you said, if Deadly Fuller is able to attend each and every race, I'd say my strongest lineup's probably Tier 3.
I'd have to agree with you. Yeah, you'll be buzzing off that one for the rest of the night. So congratulations with that pairing for Team Haas. We're going to move on. Thanks, Gordo. Marty, take it away, would you?
Red Bull. Pick number 15 to the pick is in, and it's Salmons.
Let me tell you.
I don't think I've got that on my list.
I raced with this bloke a few days ago. I'm pretty sure it was it may have been Oz F1. If not, he snuck in at Inters a few days ago, and we were battling all the way to the end. This guy's got serious Tier 2 pace, so to pick up Simmons in Tier 3 in pick 15, Scotty, that's a steal. What do you know about your driver, mate?
Actually, I saw a bit of him towards the end of the last season of DRS, so he's actually surprised me. He sort of came out of nowhere, and I don't think a lot of the TP sort of know much about T7. So yeah, very happy to pick him up. Probably as late as what I did. Thought he might have gone a fair bit earlier.
Steal, absolute steal. So congratulations. He did enter the pool a little bit later, and like you said, went under the radar, and you've snaffled him up at pick 15 in tier 3. So congratulations there, Scotty. Great pickup. We'll keep it moving on to pick 16, Williams. That's Aussie 2K Goat. He's actually got pick 16 and pick 19 in tier 3. So it's the dregs you'd say, but I'll tell you what, they're bloody good tier 3 dregs.
And he goes with Isa Powers. So just saying before, Isa Powers, I can't believe he didn't get picked in the first 5. From what I've seen, he's got some pace.
I seriously considered taking Powers with each of my picks. Yep, super rapid. He's aggressive too. You're not gonna die wondering when Powers is on track. You're gonna know exactly where you stand with him, and I like that. You know what I mean? So, yep, great pickup for Aussie, mate. What do you reckon?
I reckon. Is Aussie in here?
He might be. If not, go for it, Marty B.
Up next, we've got Alfa Romeo, pick number 17. So we haven't had word that the pick is in just yet. There is a few drivers left on the board. It sounds like the pick is actually in. Sorry, I just had word. And let's have a look. Coming down now to the final 4 of the draft, and it is Ethimon goes to Alfa Romeo for a full-time seat. Ethimon. Tell us about him, JC.
Yeah. Look, we've known Ethimon for quite a few seasons. He was picked up with Ferrari last season. Unfortunately, just couldn't commit to his full-time seat, but he's definitely got the pace. We know Ethimon is a non-assist driver. So he's been around the likes of OSRL, a few of the Premier Leagues in the Southern Hemisphere. So congratulations on your full-time seat there. If he can rock up every week, Karama, he's going to score some points more often than not, mate. So good pick for pick 17 in tier 3, mate, you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. I talked a lot with Mash about him last season, and yeah, he's definitely a good choice, and I'm really happy to get him.
All right, beautiful. Congratulations on that one. We're almost at the end here, so keep it moving. There's some really good drivers left. I'm going to say Wayno, Bang, Shadow. I'll be really surprised if Jeneth Lee and Don Moore don't get a seat either. So the pick is in for Aston Martin. Marty, take it away, mate.
It is Argo. Argo gets taken. I'm just having a look at my list here. So that's an interesting pick. I would have thought some of the other boys may have gone before him, but that's still a fantastic one for Aston Martin. Of course, they have Quaicake as well in the tier 3 picks. So pick 3 and pick 18 at opposite ends of the field. Argo, do you know much about Argo?
Yeah, I know Argo personally a little bit as well. He's a great bloke, and I've got to say this is his season to bounce back. Look, I reckon he might be friends with Gritto and maybe also with Cake as well, who he'll be teammates with. So yeah, he's a great bloke. Argo, he's learning his racecraft as the seasons go on. He's getting a lot better. So he's got an opportunity to really prove his worth this season. So congratulations on your full-time seat. Outstanding stuff, mate. Wish you all the best out there this season. We've got Williams up next for pick 19 overall in tier 3. And Ads will finish this one off with the last pick in pick 60. Of course, the pick is in with Williams, Marty B. So
Bang, there we go. I did mention Bang earlier, and I thought he may have actually gone sooner. He is in the tier 2, tier 3 pool. I reckon Bang is actually tier 2 pace. On a good day, he could even be tier 1 pace. But last season, how did he go last season, JC? You got some stats there?
Off the top of my head, Bang, look, I know he missed a few races. There's no doubt about it. I do remember, I'm pretty sure he'd be top 7 finish. Look, I do remember he was leading a lot of races and spun a few times. That was his only thing. So with this game, the mechanics being a little bit friendlier to the drivers out there, if he can just keep it on track, you're right. Pick 19, tier 3, fantastic. Well done, Bang. Congratulations. And the last pick is going to go to Alpine with Ads. then we'll wrap this one up and get out of here. So we'll get that one in. It's a tough pick. The last one. There's some good names. Wayno, you think? Domwar, he finished top 10 overall. There's Shadow, Jennifer Lee, Maloney.
The final pick goes to.
Who's going to Alpine?
Oh, it's me, Mookie.
It's me, Mookie.
It's me, Mookie.
That's Hardy Dar.
Oh, is it?
Hardy Dar. So it is Hardy Dar. That's a great pick. It really is because
perfect.
Not so long ago, Hardy Dar was racing in Tier 1 with the likes of some of those really fast drivers, and he's taken a few seasons off, but he's back. He's gone under the radar, and Ads has picked him up. So congratulations, Ads. Did you know that It's Me Mookie was in when he entered the pool?
Yeah, as soon as I saw the name, I was like, who is this? And I just went through my PSN friends, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's a bit of a steal there if I can manage to get him at pick 20.
It is a steal at pick 20. Yep, congratulations. Hopefully he's put the work in the preseason and he's up to scratch for you. But yeah, that's a great pick, 20 overall. So sounds like by the tone in your voice that you're pretty happy with those picks overall, Ads. Congratulations. We're running a little bit late, so we're gonna just wrap this up. So well done tonight. And I just want to say a massive thanks to head admin Sam, the graphics wizard IRL Scotty, David Scott Graphics in the back. Congratulations on your seat at Ferrari tonight, mate. Marty B, co-host, and congratulations on your seat at Ferrari. Tetris for your outstanding intro video tonight, and your seat. Pretty sure Mercedes. The Battle Cat for stats, second to none this season and every season. Congrats on your seat, Mertz. Social video for Inters. Congrats on your seat. The whole admin team. This season is going to be an absolute banger. So thanks for tuning in tonight, everyone. Preseason race tomorrow. You get the lads in their new team cars. So I cannot wait. The information will go out soon. Well done. Congrats to all the drivers who secured a full-time seat tonight. Best of luck at Season 5 at Inters Racing League. And final word, Marty B, take us out of here.
Well, that was a thing that happened. I'm sure there'll be a few chats going on behind the scenes as to who's happy and who's not, but that's it. That is draft night for Season 5 Inters Racing League 2023 JC. It's been an absolute pleasure being up here in Sky Race Control with you this evening. Don't forget about the social race tomorrow night. Check in if you can make it. And hop in the seat of your brand spanking new team car and enjoy yourself. And, well, that's all she wrote. So we will see you in 7 days for the first round of Season 5. I've been Marty B with JC in Sky Race Control. Have a pleasant evening. Peace.